is WhisperSister. I know it's been a very, very long time since I've made a whisper video, and I guess I'm kind of just out of the habit of making them, and yeah, I've actually made a few in the last, since I've last uploaded a video, but for one reason or another, I just never uploaded them. Yeah, so anyway, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who continues to comment on my videos and send me messages and everything. And also to everyone who's commented on my singing videos. I really appreciate all the encouraging words and feedback that I've gotten. It's very cool. So thank you for that. Yeah, so I actually want to, this is going to be primarily a reading video. I'm going to read some excerpts from The Language of Letting Go, because I just happened to pick the book up today and flip to a random page, and I found that about 4 or 5 excerpts that I wanted to share. And once again, this book is, I guess it's sort of a book of affirmations and readings, primarily. What's the word I'm looking for? This is strange. I'm not used to this, but anyway, they have to do with codependency and I don't know, just relationship issues, and it's basically self-help, and it's designed to read one entry a day and just read the affirmations and that kind of thing. I haven't really been using it daily as much as I did when I first got it, but I do still look at it from time to time. And yeah, anyway, the reason that I wanted to share these right now is actually for my mom, because she's going through a difficult time at the moment, and when I read these kind of in succession like this, they just seem like something that she would benefit from, maybe. And it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and so I can't really call her right now, and I don't really want to type it all out, so I thought I'd just do, I've been meaning to make a video for a while anyway, but like I said, every time I've tried, it's just it seems strange, and I haven't uploaded anything, so I thought I would kill 2 birds with 1 stone and just read these out here, and because my mom listens to my videos, so yeah, I guess before I do that, I'll just give you a very quick update as to what I've been doing. I've been focused pretty heavily on music. I moved back to Vancouver in October. I think I might have made one video since then, but I don't know if I really talked about what I was doing, because I think I was more focused on something that I was struggling with at the time. But yeah, I've moved back to Vancouver. I got a basement suite that is pretty much ideal. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with the location I'm in, and the place that I got is, I really scored, so I'm pretty grateful for that. And yeah, I've just been writing some songs and playing a lot of shows, actually, quite a few gigs. I've started playing with a couple friends of mine. One plays banjo, and the other plays fiddle and mandolin, and yeah, they both have their own bands, so it's kind of a side project, I guess, for them. But they're both really into playing as much as we can when it doesn't conflict with their other chances to play together, and it's been a lot of fun. It's really added another element to playing music for me, which is something that I guess I was wanting for a while, but it wasn't something that I wanted to force, go out and seek out bandmates or anything like that. And yeah, this feels like a pretty natural fit, and I'm trying not to get too attached to it being something consistent, because like I said, they both have bands that they're involved in, and I think one of them's going to be going on tour soon. But anyway, for the time being, just enjoying it for what it is. It's been really, really cool. It's been given me a chance to bring out some of my old songs too. Songs that I didn't really, I just had gotten tired of them, and playing them by myself, they're just sort of lacking something, but having accompaniment and someone else to sing with, because my one friend and I, he sings a lot of harmonies and stuff. It's been really cool. It's actually made them songs that I enjoy playing, and then I've been writing some new stuff as well. So it's even just in the last couple of days, I've been thinking about it a lot, and it's kind of given me a bit of motivation to put a bit more effort into music, and not only that, but also some areas of my life that have, sorry, my fridge just kicked in. Hopefully that's not too loud. Yeah, some areas of my life that I've sort of allowed to become stagnant, and habits that I've fallen back into that are, not very productive. This has kind of given me a bit of a reason to, I don't know, just get my shit together and put some effort into something. So that's a good feeling. Yeah, so I think I'm probably gonna start another channel for music. Well, I've started one already actually, but I haven't really put anything up yet. And I'll give you guys a link to it, but I'm not sure how to deal with the whole WhisperSister versus my real identity thing, because I don't really want people that I know to hear all my whisper videos. So I would ask that anybody who checks it out just sort of don't mention WhisperSister. Yeah, because I plan to leave my videos up for the time being anyway, because I still, to this day, get comments on my old videos that people have gotten something out of them and appreciate them, that they help them with things that they're struggling with and all that. So for that reason, I think it's worth leaving them up. But aside from that, there's a lot of really personal stuff and kind of embarrassing moments that I don't really want everyone in my, people that I know, anyway, I'm sure you know what I mean. I just want to keep them separate, so yeah, as long as they can stay separate, I'll leave everything up. But if that gets compromised, I'll probably take the videos down or something. Another big change, which I don't even think I've mentioned in a video, is that my best friend is having a baby. That's Sam, who you may remember from videos that we made when we were camping last summer. She's actually due any day now. We're pretty much on. I'm pretty much on call. It could happen any time, and I'm waiting to go to the hospital and be there for that. So that's pretty exciting. A lot of changes for her, obviously, and for me as well, because we're very close. It's definitely changed our relationship a bit, and that's been difficult for both of us, but I think once the baby is actually here and she kind of gets an idea of what her life's going to be all about, then we'll be able to find a way to kind of time for each other, or I can, you know, be around as much as I can, and also we can. It's just that we've found that we have less of a common ground because our lives have just totally gone off in different directions, and it's just making it hard to feel connected. And but I mean, we've been friends for almost 20 years now, so I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to talk about whatever we need to talk about and make whatever changes and efforts we need to make sure that we stay close. So that's yeah, that's exciting overall. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll make videos more often. Realistically, probably not, just because I don't have a whole lot of free time these days, and but every once in a while I do feel the urge to make a video, and especially with her being, you know, not really having her to talk to about stuff, and sometimes feeling a little bit, I don't know, isolated, I guess. I do sometimes feel that old desire to make videos and kind of share them and express things that way, but I don't know if I will. But anyway, I guess I just wanted to say hello, and you know, I still listen to videos once in a while, and I still think about the people that I got to know through this Whisper channel, and I hope that you're all doing really well. And yeah, I guess without further ado, I will read these little excerpts, and hopefully it's relaxing at least, and you know, maybe it'll be something that people can get something from, but mostly it's for my mom. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. Sorry, I forgot how hard this is on your throat when you're not used to it. Okay, so I flipped to, what day did I flip to here? May 20th. Yeah, May 20th. So this deals with sadness. And it says, ultimately, to grieve our losses means to surrender to our feelings. So many of us have lost so much, have said so many goodbyes, have been through so many changes. We may want to hold back the tide of change, not because change isn't good, but because we have had so much change and so much loss. Many of us have so much grief to get through. Sometimes we begin to believe grief or pain is a permanent condition. The pain will stop. Once felt and released, our feelings will bring us to a better place than where we started. Feeling our feelings, instead of denying or minimizing them, is how we heal from our past and move forward into a better future. Feeling our feelings is how we let go. It may hurt for a moment, but peace and acceptance are on the other side. So is a new beginning. Okay, May 21st. Well, okay, I don't know why I thought to leave this out, but there's the little affirmation. It talks about God and higher power stuff, so hopefully that doesn't. Sometimes people just shut off when they hear the word God, but I'll read it anyway. So it says, God, help me fully embrace and finish my endings so I may be ready for my new beginnings. It's a little prayer or whatever. Okay, May 21st, Getting Needs Regularly, we become aware of new needs. We may need to change our behavior with our children. We may need a new couch, love and nurturing, $1, or help. Do not be afraid to recognize a want or a need. The birth of a want or need, the temporary frustration from acknowledging a need before it's met, is the start of the cycle of receiving what we want. We follow this by letting go, then receiving that which we want and need. Identifying our needs is preparation for good things to come. Acknowledging our needs means we are being prepared and drawn to that which will meet them. We can have faith to stand in that place in between. Today I will let go of my belief that my needs never get met. I will acknowledge my wants and needs, then turn them over to my higher power. My higher power cares, sometimes, about the silliest little things, if I do. My needs and wants are not an accident. God created me and all my desires. May 22nd, Times of Reprogramming. And I'm pretty sure I've read this one before, actually, but I'll read it again. Do not ask for love unless you're ready to be healed enough to give and receive love. Do not ask for joy unless you're ready to feel and release your pain so you can feel joy. Do not ask for success until you're ready to conquer the behaviors that would sabotage success. Wouldn't it be nice if we could imagine ourselves having or becoming and then immediately receiving what we wanted? We can have and be the good things we want. All good things are ours for the asking, but first, groundwork, preparation work must be done. A gardener would not plant seeds unless the ground was adequately prepared to nurture and nourish those seeds. The planting would be wasted effort. It would be wasted effort for us to get what we wanted before we were ready. First, we need to become aware of our need or desire. This may not be easy. Many of us have become accustomed to shutting off the inner voice of our wants, needs, and desires. Sometimes, life has to work hard to get our attention. Next, we let go of the old programming, the behaviors and beliefs that interfere with nurturing and nourishing the good. Many of us have strong sabotaging programs learned from childhood that need to be released. We may need to act as if for a while until the belief that we deserve the good becomes real. We combine this process with much letting go while we are being changed at the core. There is a naturalness to this process, but it can be intense. Things take time. Good things are ours for the asking if we are willing to participate in the work of groundbreaking, work and wait. Today, God, give me the courage to identify the good I want in my life and to ask for it. Give me also the faith and stamina I need to go through the work that must be accomplished first. I can really relate to that one. That's exactly where I've been at. It's exactly what I'm trying to do, actually. When I talk about habits that I've fallen into and sort of reverted back to, a lot of them are those sort of self-sabotaging things that become excuses not to, either move forward or work towards anything or even really be open to good things that come my way. They're ways of sort of holding off change and trying to control things, I suppose. But yeah, a lot of that is the kind of stuff that I am hoping to let go of and put aside so that I can actually embrace some of the things that are going on in my life, especially music. I often get the sense, or I have the thought, that my life is pretty amazing, actually. I have a lot of blessings, and I find myself resisting them, which seems so strange, like it doesn't make any sense, but I guess it's, self-preservation, just seeing change in general as the threat, whether it's good change even, or not so good change. And having gone through a pretty intense change over the last, especially last year, I think I sort of reached a point where I got just overwhelmed and worn out from it all, and found myself becoming scared of it again. And I really want to let that go, because I can feel myself, for a while now, I've felt myself sort of just idling, just trying to stay still, and life starts to feel stagnant and kind of empty of meaning and any sort of excitement or vitality, and I've been feeling that for a while now, and I know somewhere inside that the only way to stir things up is to become open to the unknown and to change. So yeah, this is definitely where I'm at, I guess. And as far as my mom, I think this also rings true from what we've talked about. So anyways, and by the way, Mom, if you're listening, give me a call tomorrow if you want. I'm going to be around in the morning if you want to chat. Otherwise, I'll give you a shout. Okay, so May 23rd. Enjoyment. Life is not to be endured. Life is to be enjoyed and embraced. The belief that we must square our shoulders and get through a meager, deprived existence for far-off rewards is a codependent belief. Yes, most of us still have times when life will be stressful and challenge our endurance skills, but we're learning to live, to enjoy our life, and handle situations as they come. Our survival skills have served us well. They've gotten us through difficult times as children and adults. Our ability to freeze feelings, deny problems, deprive ourselves, and cope with stress has helped us get where we are today. But we're safe now. We're learning to do more than survive. We can let go of unhealthy survival behaviors. We're learning new, better ways to protect and care for ourselves. We're free to feel our feelings, identify and solve problems, and give ourselves the best. We're free to open up and come alive. Today I will let go of my unhealthy endurance and survival skills. I will choose a new mode of living, one that allows me to be alive and enjoy the adventure. This stuff all sounds pretty cheesy, I guess, but it's, if this is the kind of stuff that you're struggling with, it can be a good reminder and a good encouragement. Okay, the last one I'm going to read is May 24th, and it's letting the cycles flow. Life is cyclical, not static. Our relationships benefit when we allow them to follow their own natural cycles. Like the tide ebbs and flows, so do the cycles in relationships. We have periods of closeness and periods of distance. We have times of coming together and times of separating to work on individual issues. We have times of love and joy and times of anger. Sometimes the dimensions of relationships change as we go through changes. Sometimes life brings us new friends or a new loved one to teach us the next lesson. That does not mean the old friend disappears forever. It means we have entered a new cycle. We do not have to control the course of our relationships, whether these be friendships or love relationships. We do not have to satisfy our need to control by imposing a static form on relationships. Let it flow. Be open to the cycles. Love will not disappear. The bond between friends will not sever. Things do not remain the same forever, especially when we are growing and changing at such a rapid pace. Trust the flow. Take care of yourself, but be willing to let people go. Hanging on to them too tightly will make them disappear. The old adage about love still holds true. If it's meant to be, it will be. If you love someone, let them go. If they come back to you, the love is yours. Today I accept the cyclical nature of life and relationships. I will strive to go with the flow. I will strive for harmony with my own needs and the needs of the other person. Alrighty, and with that I will end this because my camera is telling me it's full. Anyways, it's gonna cut off.